Divine Soul Tribe, back again with a message and reading. Right, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Divina. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back, Divine Soul Tribers. Okay, so I'm an intuitive energy reading empath. Energy flows. He could be a she could be a he, it could be you, it could be your person, it could be your future person that you haven't even met yet, it could be friends, family members, co-workers, acquaintances. Take it as it resonates. This will be a general reading, okay, based on a channeled song that I got yesterday, and a little bit based on the reading I did for TikTok earlier. Right, so we're gonna get straight into it. We're not messing around today, Divine Soul Tribers. So this is my deck, what I used earlier, right? This is what come out on TikTok. Go and watch it, you can see it's on my story. That was the first card, because the channeled song was Stevie Wonder, I Just Called to Say I Love You. Alright, that's not just, they're not going to come out and say that straight away. They want to talk to you, right? They want to talk about commitment, okay? Why did they run? Because they were scared that you wouldn't love the real them and leave. So they ran. And they were guided to do that because they needed to learn some tough lessons. And what's looming in the background? Envy. Right. So I'm going to get a couple of other cards out of here. See what happens. I can't let you go. I don't want to. 777's at the bottom of the deck. That's a divine number. Intervention, ascension, and protection. Can we talk? Can't make it up. So let's have a look. I want to see what I get. Please, can we talk? See, now they're using their manners. Maybe consider a conversation, Divine Soul Tribers. Look. Right. So I guess they want to talk. You saw that? It's at the bottom. Underneath. Little confession there. I know the karma I'm getting is because of what I've done. I'm sorry. Maybe that's what they want to talk about. Right, let's get into it. So I've got that Love Oracle deck. I think I'm going to use this situation Oracle deck first to get into that. Alright, let's have a look and see. Because listen, this communication energy has been coming through for quite a while now. Oh, here goes the nose. Right. I told you they're building up the courage, and it's Leo season, which is the strength card. Right. Girl with a snake. Charmed or used. Enable boundaries. So make sure you've got your boundaries up. Look. This is what they were doing in the background with those karmic energies. That is over. Right. So they've left the past behind. Yeah. They've moved away from that. But the Eight of Cups comes up often enough. So here we go. Camera. Reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. But this come up the other day. They've been watching you, looking at your old photos, going over old messages, conversations, probably listening to your old voice notes, learning what they can from the past, right? So that they can make better choices moving forward. That's almost like the Judgment card, right? Learning from the past. They needed to learn some tough lessons. Cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. So that's probably why you've got this envious energy in the background. Because they're making healthy choices. Right. That's what they want to talk to you about. The choices that they're making. You guys are mirroring each other. Right? Self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. You've been dealing with your inner wounds. This is what pushed them to run away. I was scared you wouldn't love the real me and leave, so I ran, right? They had to go and deal with their inner wounds. That's why they were addicts. You probably haven't got a clue to what extent or how bad they actually were. But here's the thing. While they're out here ascending, they're realising that you're their soulmate. You're not just their soulmate, are you? You're their divine counterpart, right? But you've been growing and evolving, and they've been growing and evolving. And the reason, look, they had to learn why they were codependent, why they had addictions, right? Why they were emotionally unavailable, why they did the things they did. And there's some tough lessons, especially if you don't want to learn them. That's what they want to talk to you about, what they was out there doing, the kind of people they were playing with, partying, unhinged individuals. Look at it. That was, listen, that was the kind of energy that they ran into, that they couldn't control, because they were worse than them. Told you, narc on narc crimes. Sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it. They're working on themselves. And now they've got enough courage within themselves to come and talk to you, because they've been making healthy choices away from people like that and environments like this, partying all the time. They're done with all that. That's what they want to talk to you about, what they want to do moving forward. And the reason that they're getting calmer, because of the toxic lifestyle they was living and the choices that they were making that weren't so healthy while they were feeding their demons. Go with a snake. Make sure you've got your boundaries coming. Look, there's the sword and the rose. That's the clarity and truth. Right, I want one more, and then I want to get other deck out. This one. That's the Soul Connections deck. Because they're going to be bold and open and honest about this. All of it. Because here's the thing, Divine Soul Tribers. They know that they ain't going to get any more chances. Teddy bear. Interested in you. Well, we know that. Blooming romance, flirting, wants a date. Like I've told you guys before. Put them on probation. But that takes ages. Does it? How long did you go through those cycles of feeling charmed and used? How long? How many cycles? How many years? How many months? How many times did they come back in? Acting like they wanted more than what they gave you. Picture, look. What did I tell you? Looking at pictures. Missing you, nostalgia. They want to make new memories. And they're prepared to just date you and get to know you properly. Because why? They've been ascending. They've been learning some tough lessons about themselves and the people that they move with and the environments that they chose to be in. They've been healing, like I said, from toxic situations, and not just romantic relationships, friendships, family members, right? Even work relationships can be toxic, right? Abusive relationships. But here's the thing. Most of them were addicts, so they were abusing themselves. And I've told you this as well about sexual abuse, right? If they're running around in that community service energy, they're sexually abusing themselves as well. That don't make sense. Go and use your brain cells. Spiritually damaging to keep having sex with loads of random people. It is. Anyway, they want to talk to you because they want to give and receive equal amounts in this connection. They want to explore the connection. Do. Envy. Right? The snake. Competition and enemy. The other woman. Look over your shoulder. Why? Because of a separation that took place. Now, I said to you the other day when I come online and I did this reading, right, that there is somebody in the background, looming in the background, but I don't feel like it's a couple of weeks ago or a week ago or whatever. We're talking within the last 3 months, maybe a little bit longer, because they have been working on their addictions, right? Working on their codependent tendencies, working on their narcissistic tendencies, ascending, growing, evolving. But they didn't, it's not just addictions that they had to come away from, it's people, places and things. They've got respect for you and they want to come and cherish you. Labyrinth. See, they were lost for a while. Yeah, they were lost for a while, but they still... This is what I've told you guys before. Every time they get to that point, it always comes back to you. Even when you feel lost, there is always a way through the labyrinth. Because they were always getting veered off to the left by temptation. They were. Look. Yin yang at the bottom. Learn, learn, learn. Hi, books. They've been learning some tough lessons. Let love show you how to learn from each other. Right? Challenges and tested. That was there the other day. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. You see, this is the thing, right? There's your yin yang, and we've already seen twin flames. Right, here's the thing, Divine Soul Tribers. Now we're going to get into it. You're going to back to get some clarity on your connection. Right. So they had to go off and learn some tough lessons, right? Because the way they was behaving, the way they treated you, the way they treated other people, it couldn't continue, right? They was just accumulating karma. I know the karma that I'm getting is because of the way, is because of what I've done, right? Can't make this up. So they're out here learning their lessons, or they have been learning their lessons, right? They gave into temptation, but they've moved away from that sort of stuff now. And it doesn't necessarily have to be other people. It could just be a case of, what did I say to you the other day about addictions? They trying to stop taking drugs, smoking, drinking, whatever that it is they're addicted to, right? And every time they get to a certain point, they're tempted by a friend or a family member or a co-worker, whoever it is. Oh yeah, let's go down the pub. Oh yeah, let's get a bag. Oh yeah, let's go and get some girls, or let's go and find some dick. Whatever it is, right? They're constantly being tested and having challenges to overcome. And the challenge is maintaining their self-control, right? But here's the thing. They know, right, that you guys have got a divine soul connection. And they know that they can't come to you in that same energy. They don't want to stay in that same energy. They've been out here learning their lessons, right? Because they've been getting a taste of their own medicine. And they've had to walk the road less travelled by them. Overcome those challenges and pass those tests. But most of those tests and challenges will be what they've set before themselves. They're constantly keeping company with snakes. That was a big lesson for them. To learn that they had to come away from people, places and things that were no good for them. That were constantly holding them back. Oh, it's all right, you just do this, it's just a bit of fun. Is it? Is it? Where it's like I was just saying about the sex thing. Every time you have sex with someone, you're making a soul tie with them. And if that's not your spouse, what are you doing? And yes, I can say that because I have been there. You know, what are you doing? out there. Oh, but it's a bit of fun. Stop listening to that stupid music that's telling you to go. Everything around you is programming you to live a low vibrational life. Everything. The newspapers, the music. I mean, when we was young, well, my generation, right? When we was younger, the music that we used to listen to, our parents would tell us the same thing. Oh, that's disgusting stuff. And ours, the stuff back in my day, like the late, the early 90s and up into the early 2000s, the 90s, right? That was bad enough with its innuendos, right? Nowadays, everything's just an outright manual on how to do this, that, and the third. I remember Madonna's Justify My Love video came out on MTV. It wasn't allowed to be shown before 10 p.m. because it had two men kissing in it. Now, every TV show has to have someone gay, someone trans, and someone of colour. Has to. Yet, 20, 22 years, 25 years ago, you couldn't have two men kissing on the TV. Not that I'm saying that there's anything wrong with that, because it is what it is, right? But here's the thing. Look at where we are now compared to where we were then. Huh? You go and watch a music video, they're barely wearing clothes. I mean, it's bad enough you're watching females walking down the street with a pair of shorts on that are smaller than a pair of knickers. Everything is pushing you to be living in a low vibrational energy environment. Huh? And then people wonder why they're not happy, why they're depressed. Because you're going around collecting dark energy. Refusing to face your shadow side. You'd rather live in it. Huh? But you won't face it and say, this is wrong, I shouldn't be doing that. You know deep down inside it isn't right for you. Anyway. So, this person here has been facing their shadow side. And they're worried about how they're going to come towards you. They've been dealing with their stress. They've been dealing with their anxieties, right? And all the other things that have kept them bogged down in fear and worry. How am I going to tell them? What do I say? How can I deliver that bit of truth? I've done a lot in the dark. Done a lot in my shadow side. I know the karma I'm getting is because of what I've done. They have to come. This is what keeps them up at night. They have to come and reveal their true selves to you. Sword and the Rose. See, you've been I don't want to say liberating. Well, yeah, I suppose you have. You've been liberating your true self. Spiritual warrioress out here. Confident. You've grown and evolved. You've taken your power back. You've manifested the life that you always wanted. And you're confident now. You're not nervous. You're not unsure of yourself. You're not. You took a leap of faith and trusted your instincts. And here's the thing. You're now moving in silence. You aren't sitting out here telling everybody what you're about to do. You're just getting on and doing it. Because you're trusting your instincts and following your intuition. You've got that wisdom. You moved on to peaceful, calmer waters. That's what this person is trying to do. But look, your confidence and your... I'm going to say powerful energy because that's what I keep hearing. Your powerful energy is what makes them feel stressed and anxious about coming towards you and revealing themselves. It does. Hi, Robert. Can't make this up. with you, the divine feminine. Obsessed. But they feel trapped. Even though they've brought themselves away from those energies, the snakes, right? They still, there must be, you see, remember what I was saying to you, look, stress and burdens, they want to come and offer you this cup of love, right? But there's something or someone in the background that they still feel bound to, right? That's causing them stress and worry, that they feel is preventing them from moving forward and having a happy ever after. 10-10. But that's the end of that. Tell you what it is. Tell the truth. Face your fears. That's what that is. Shame the devil. Huh? Nobody can have anything on you or keep you bound or stuck if they ain't got nothing on you. Divine feminine. Behind the devil. There's chaos and conflict in the background. Because this person feels trapped to a certain degree. Stuck. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Don't let that keep you up at night. It can't be that bad. Look, stuck in their head. I've said this to you guys before, and I'm going to say it again. Look, envy. This is really not the turn I was expecting this to take, but here we are. I wouldn't do this on TikTok, don't have enough time anyway. But look, this energy in the background, this is karmic energy, right? So this doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic involvement. It could be friends, family members, acquaintances, whatever. Like I said the other day, this could be their drinking buddies, their drugging buddies, wingmen, whatever it is, right? These people out here are watching this person grow and evolve, overcoming their addictions, right? The things that they felt that they were, it's just how it is, I can't get past that, or it runs in the family. Generational curse breakers out here, let's not even, right? So they're jealous. So don't forget the subtle saboteurs. I keep telling you about them ones there, right? Oh, you're one of us. You'll never change. You'll always be like us. Like it's something to be proud of. Who wants to be still out there in their 50s and 60s doing the same crap they was doing in their 20s and 30s? It's time to grow up. But these people here, these envious people here, the snakes, want to keep this person trapped and bound in a state of chaos and conflict. Stuck, pinned down, stabbed in the back. Listen, that's like they're threatening. It's like that message I got to tell them what you like. Open your mouth, start singing. Just let me know when you're going to do it, so I could get a front row seat and go grab my popcorn. Look, the Page of Cups. Because, listen, this person wants to come and tell you how they feel about you, and they want to be honest and truthful with you and tell you the truth about things. But they're so ashamed of themselves and what they did whilst they was in their shadow side, their south node energy, right? Listen, a lot of them, they did this to themselves by making those silly choices, by running with this energy. But now they're evolving because they've been dealing with their wounded inner child. Look, there's the Six of Cups. this person is from your past and they're returning and they want to talk to you. What about? About how they see you as kind, caring, nurturing, giving, practical, loving, stable, not like these energies that they affiliate themselves with, and union. That's what they want to talk to you about. Reunion. Because they've walked away from the people that they were collaborating with in the past. Because they're walking their spiritual journey. And it's been tough. But they've stabilised themselves now. But here's the thing, right? And I said this to you before. The energy is like, they come back. And the longer and longer it goes on for, the longer that this person is away from these people, because it's not just one person, it's people. Minimum of 5 people in the background, right? Friends, family members, co-workers, take it as it resonates. Probably a couple of sneaky links in there and all, right? But the longer that they're away from these people, these environments, right, the more mad these people are getting. They're getting anxious that they're not going to come back. That they're starting to realise, because it's dawning on them, that that's all broken down now. There is no going back. Huh? Look, they jumped out. I told you this the other day. They jumped ship. Man overboards, woman overboards, whatever it is you want to say. Look, because they're getting signs. They're getting signs. And they're getting guided to come and communicate with you. But I keep saying this, and I've been saying it for months. Come clean or be exposed. See, the thing is, right, this is what I'm getting with this. It's the Queen of Cups. You're more emotionally balanced in your feminine energy, right? You trust your instincts, you trust your intuition, right? So you'll know whether this person's lying to you or not, right? But they're not going to, because they haven't got it in them. They just need to get it off their chest. That's what I'm getting here, right? They're worried that you're not going to be able to handle what it is they've got to tell you, right? But because you're a lot more balanced in yourself now, right? I feel like you're actually going to be a little bit more compassionate than what they're thinking that you're going to be, right? They're worried that you might run off. But don't forget, we've got that card there. I was scared you wouldn't love the real me and leave, so I ran. I'm sorry. So they watch and they wait for the right time, because they're in regret for leaving you the way that they did, or treating you the way that they did, or speaking to you the way that they did, right? Because they've had to watch you healing. Balancing yourself, grounding yourself, growing, evolving, your level of consciousness ascending, stabilising yourself, walking your destined path, staying committed. Again, 10-10. That's the end of that situation. 2 5s, the Hierophant and 5 of Swords. Because you've come away from people that were trying to sabotage you as well, because you committed to your path that was set out for you from God. So you came away from these people that were trying to sabotage you. And just be mindful, because here's the thing, guys. Venus is in retrograde. That's why these energies are amping up like this. Yes, this person is coming towards you, right? Because they've got the courage to do so now. Are you going to be compassionate enough to listen to them, right? If they're scared they're going to miss out on this. blessing from God. You're the blessing. Get that. I want, because I keep looking at these. Trust. That's a big thing in this connection. Trust. But they're going to make the effort because they want you to trust them. So they're going to try to prove to you that you can trust them. Are you willing to listen? Are you open to listening? This is a soulmate connection, at the very least. Worth waiting for, and your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I keep telling you this. They want commitment. They want to come to you and talk to you, right? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I keep telling you, they're getting the signs that they're being led to come towards you, but they're worried that you don't trust them because of all the things that have happened in the past. But here's the thing, they're not the same any more than you're the same, right? They're being led because this is a soulmate connection, and it's been taking some time, but they're willing to come in now and give you the commitment that you deserve, right? Because they've been working on their wounded inner child. That's their friends in the background. You've both been manifesting this. Look, praying to God. That's your person mostly, this person here. Praying to God. But you've both been doing it. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. They're just worried that it's been too long and that you don't feel the same anymore. So can you keep an open mind? Look, that's how we started. This could be the one. They know that you're the person for them, and the same way you know that they're the person for you. But the person that they was before wasn't the right version of them for you. Getting to know each other, and it is safe for you to love. Okay? There's a strong magnetic attraction here. I said that to you the other day. Somebody said to me, will I be attracted to that person? Yes, you will. Doesn't make sense that you wouldn't be attracted to a person. Look, these cards here, good fortune deck. Patience is a virtue. Look, there's the worth waiting for card. So for a lot of you, you guys would have been in separation for a while. 6+ months. Maybe longer. Yeah, 6+, a minimum of about 6 months. Maybe 3 months, but I'd say 6+ months. Right? Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. But here's another thing. Don't rush anything. Because that's the Chariot at the bottom. Yes, they're going to come forward and it's going to be a sudden change in your life. It just turn up. There won't be no pre-warning, right? But the Chariot's about positive movement forward, isn't it? So take your time. Don't rush anything. Fire. Let go of emotional upheaval. Embrace the renewal of the present. The renewal of the present. Things are set to change. Now, that's when. Mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Keep telling you, it's not going to be easy. Everybody seems to be under the impression, right? Once you've unified within yourself, right, you've come to accept your shadow side, your light side, your masculine, and balance your masculine and your feminine energies, right? You've done the work to the point where you are cleared for union, right? Okay, with your counterpart, and your counterpart's done enough work and they're cleared to come towards you to, at the very least, try and see if you can explore the connection, right? You're still going to face challenges because you've got to put everything you've learned into practice. Because you've learned how to do things differently. Moon. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Transformation and dragonflies there, right? Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life and become the person you want to be. The person you're supposed to be. Proposal. Right. Engagements there as well. That's the same thing, right? A romantic or business opportunity is indicated. So some of you are going to get business opportunities anyway, because I'm sure the Ace of Pentacles came out. Yeah, it did. It's a brand new stable beginning, right? A lot of you are going to get a lot of business opportunities, getting new jobs, because that's another big thing. I'm going to have to do a reading on that, actually. I'll get back to that in a minute, right? Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal and connection to spirit, right? There's a lot of transitional period, a lot of people transitioning from their old self into their new self, the newer version of their self, the more upgraded version of themselves, right? Here's the thing, a lot of people at the moment, this is what I've been speaking to a lot of people about, their life purpose. They feel lost, they feel stuck in their jobs, right? They don't know what they want to be doing. So people are out there making changes, like re-educating themselves or just applying for different jobs or, you know, making their hobbies their main job, whatever it is, right? But they feel stuck where they are. So big changes are afoot regardless, right? Whether it's in life, well, in love or in your career, right? Birth, universal energy brings you opportunity and possibilities. There's a lot of big changes happening. Like within the next 6 to 12 months, you guys will be looking back and be like, wow, so much has changed, so much has happened. A lot of people have been moving home, like physically moving, because that's something that keeps coming up. You're not stuck. It's time for you to move forward, right? Some people, that's energetically. Some people, that's their level of consciousness. Well, most of you anyway. A lot of you will actually physically move home, right? So then there's jobs. People will be doing different jobs, right? Maybe you get offered a promotion. Maybe you come across somebody that says you'll be perfect for this job and it's not something that you thought about doing before, but as soon as it's brought to your attention, you're like, oh, do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to give that a go, right? Big major changes are coming because you're all about to be repositioned, right? So that you're right where you're supposed to be at the right time, because you guys, it's like you're about to make some major moves in your life, right? The Emperor's at the bottom of that deck, and then the King of Pentacles. That's about stability. The World card, you've closed out karmic cycles. A lot of you have made some major changes in your lives and you don't even realise it. Walking away from people that are not as supportive of you, people that try to keep you down, subtle saboteurs, Five of Swords energy, you know, frenemies. Those people that are always in the background waiting for you to trip up because they want to, I don't want to say profit off your demise, but some of them do. What's the right word I'm looking for? They actually get a kick out of it. You know, that person that's always there to lend an ear when something's going wrong. The one that steers you in the wrong direction. Just be mindful of those snakes, because that's not just this person that I started reading about. That'd be you as well. You've got people in the background of your life. 27th, the 2nd of July, the 7th of February. Those two add up to a 9, so it could be the 27th of September, the 2nd or the 7th of September, the 27th of February or July. Today? Well, it was yesterday. Huh? Those could be significant dates. Number 8, that's August, right? Justice and the 10 of Pentacles. Spirit said it's time for you to get what you deserve. Something stable in your life, right? A firm foundation. Some of you are going to get an unexpected income. You've been working hard on that. You made it already. You did all that hard work by yourself. Now it's time for you to have someone to work with, to build something with that will last a lifetime. I said this earlier. That you can grow old with. Grow with. You see, you've healed your wounded inner child to a certain degree. They've been doing the same, and then you come together, and then you can grow up together spiritually. Because that's what you deserve. It's the right time for things to go in your favour. Because you emotionally balanced yourself out here, and you're loving yourself, and you're trusting your instincts, and you're listening to your intuition. And that intuition told you to come away from people, places and things that no longer serve you, that hold you back. You were shown this. And all the things that you were reluctant to let go of, Spirit said, let me help you with that. That's why a lot of things come to a sudden, abrupt end. Now you're back at the beginning of a new level. And you're getting creative with the way you grow and evolve. The way you do things now. That's a messenger. So expect a message. There's that King of Pentacles again. They want to come on in. This is the energy they want to present themselves to you in. And that's what they've been working on. But this is the thing. For that Devil card to come out, that's their biggest fear. That someone in the background is going to come forward and ruin it. So they need to come and tell you the truth. They need to tell you the truth. And telling the truth to you about what's been going on in the background will cut the ties that bind them to that person. Because then that person or those people will have nothing on them. Nine of Cups. Be able to have your wish fulfillment. And manifest that committed relationship that you've always dreamed of. But here's the thing, guys, Divine Soul Tribers, you filled up those 9 cups. You did. When you was out here working hard, becoming independently wealthy, happy, balanced, ascended, right? 9-9. That's those situations coming to an end. You filled up all those cups and they want to come and offer you their cup of love. Right? They want a victory with you. They want happiness. They want to celebrate with you. Celebrations, social situations, parties. Wedding receptions, because that keeps coming up. They don't want to be trapped in their bed anymore. That's why they've walked away from all of those things. They took their leave quite... Lionsgate portal. So big changes are coming in August. August is literally round the corner. That's next week, right? So... they walked away from anybody that kept them feeling trapped and stuck and bound. But there's at least one person that makes them anxious, that they need to wrap up something with, that can still cause this energy of chaos and conflict. That still feels like they have a hold over this person. It's the Ten of Swords there. See, because you in this high priestess energy, you move in silence, right? So they're not really sure how you're going to receive them. But you already know. You already know to a certain degree what's been going on. They just got to fill in the blanks. But the thing is, they've chosen their path. They've invested in themselves. Look, there's that Ten of Swords again. You just watched me shuffle, right? So they want to come and invest in this connection, but they have to break free from the people that had these knives in their back. But I'm feeling like it's just one person in the background. Now, so here's the thing, right? So this person here could be a friend, an old friend, it could be a family member, it could be an old lover, right? Take it as it resonates. It's going to be different for everybody, right? So, competition and enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder. So here's the thing. This is what I'm picking up. They've come away from this person. This person here thought that they would come back into the fold, or with them, or whatever it was, right? And they tried their tricks to get them back in with them, and it didn't work, right? So then they thought, let me just leave it for a minute. Give them time to realise. This is what I'm hearing. Give them time to realise that they want to be with me because I did this and I did that and blah, 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 blah. Right? But then the longer it went on for, or the longer there was this period of separation, they started to realise, no, they're not coming back. So this person, this energy, should I say, is planning something. Because we did see one that said sudden attack, competition, right? This person, this energy feels like there's some form of competition between you and them. They feel like they need to compete with you for this person's attention. They're going to, I would say, do something out of character, but they're going to start off causing some chaos and conflict in the background, right? That's why. See, this is the thing. Blackmail keeps coming up, as done over it. I keep saying it. Come clean or be exposed. Because these people here are always feeling like they got something on this person. Oh, tell them. Tell them what? They're going to do something more. What did I say the other day, though? With the angel deck. Let me get them out. So that gave me a bit of tea. So, I've said things could come out in the news, online, because they want to cause upset, they want to cause disruption. And yes, it says the other woman, but it doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic energy. It doesn't have to be in that kind of situation, does it? Because the thing is, like I keep saying to you, somebody that's an addict is not. It's not just one person. They're living a toxic lifestyle. You have to have toxic friends for that, right? Friends, yeah. At least 5 people, and I've already said that. Like a group. Or it's a couple of people here, a couple of people there, because you know how people have different sets of friends and stuff. Either way, there's a ringleader. If it's like a group of friends, there's a ringleader that likes to stir the pot, right? Or maybe that is the case. Maybe that's what's happened, and that's why this person's feeling stabbed in the back, betrayed. They had to walk away from that situation because it was causing a lot of upset, stress, anxiety, worry. Because maybe this person was spreading rumours, false information that was causing upset within a group dynamic. But this person wants to come and cause some more instability. I said to you the other day, in Lucifer, when Eve came back and Lucifer was with her for a little while, and then he just got bored because he just wanted to be with Chloe, right? So she lost she lost it. She went all out to do this, that and the third, to get his attention, to try and get him back. But he wasn't not interested. Like, I've had my fun now, like, party's over sort of thing. And she actually went and involved other people, like trying to get information, to plan this, to do that, right? So it doesn't, again, like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It doesn't have to be romantic, but this energy, this energy wants to cause issues, wants to cause chaos, wants to cause conflict, right? I mean, for some of you, right? I mean, I used to speak to somebody, and their mother-in-law was always stirring the pot. So you can't just assume that this person, the other woman, that could be their mother. Doesn't like you because you took her little boy. They're no longer the main feature in their son's life. I mean, it's a little bit unsettling, really, to be honest. But take it as it resonates. You know, some women are like, nobody's ever good enough for my boy. No, because you ruined him. I digress. This energy here is dead set on having this person, being a part of this person's life, right? Because these two cards are literally just sitting together. Anyway, the Chariot can't stop what's already in motion. This is in motion. That's Archangel Michael, right? Who is like God. Perseverance, success in conflict, overcoming adversity. So when this person comes towards you and speaks their truth and gets it off their chest, right, about what's happened in the background, and no, I'm not picking this person up because I can hear something, oh, well, they're going to come and play the victim. No, they're not. They need to come and tell you the truth. If you guys have got any chance of moving forward and actually exploring this connection in a healthy way, you have to be honest with each other. Not just them being honest with you, you've got to be honest with them. It goes both ways. Clean slate. Seven of Swords. Well, we know that's about manipulation, right? But here on this is the angel deck. Knowledge of good and evil appeases divine anger, cures epilepsy. So some of you might be dealing with somebody that's got epilepsy. That might be a clue as to who's doing this in the background. Okay, appeases divine anger. Knowledge of good and evil. Listen, whoever this person is in the background will be revealed to you anyway. Right? Because they're going to be exposed for who they really are. Because I told you before, these karmic energies are becoming unhinged. They're going to go out and do something that they've not done before, that's out of character. Because these particular kind of energies here would be, you wouldn't think it of them. You wouldn't expect it from them. Right? 8 of Pentacles. Intellectual talent provides knowledge. You're too smart at it. 2 of Swords. Breaking the circle lifts opposing barriers and brings victory. That's like the Chariot. You're going to get victory. Or the 6 of Swords, a 6 of Wands even. Victory, success, recognition, rewards for hard work. Like that's what you get with the 8 of Pentacles. You get rewards for what you've learned. You've grown and evolved. You've learnt your lesson. I needed to learn some tough lessons. And no, what's the one? I'm just no. You're not just a reward. You're not. But they needed to learn some tough lessons to be in the right vibrational frequency to even so much as come and talk to you. Whether you want to explore the connection or not is entirely up to you. You don't have to. This snake energy. Look. The Lovers, the Emperor and the World card. Right? Joy and pleasure brings happiness to couples. Removes negative energy. This energy here, this person here that wants to come between the two of you, that wants to cause chaos and conflict, whatever it is they do, they will literally cut themselves out of this person's life, right? The Emperor, political authority, gives safe travel and provides and protects against conspiracies. Told you. What did I say to you? This person here has probably been stirring the pot, trying to cause problems in amongst a group of people, or at least ruffle some feathers. The World card. Fountain of Wisdom gives success in all ventures. You're going to be successful. This connection's going to be successful, should you wish to pursue it and explore it. Because the thing is, right, some people's friends act like they're in a relate. Well, I suppose they are, but you know what I mean. They act like they're that person's other half, right? The Sun card, and they get jealous. They get jealous that their friend is getting happiness. Their friend is going to find true love, or they're going to leave the group while they're still single. This is the thing. Some people don't want to see anybody else being happy and in love unless they're happy and in love. No, people like that never really in love. But, excuse me, whoever that person is knows what your person's planning, this person's planning, right? And because this person here has probably made the mistake of talking to this energy about what it is they want to do, about the fact that they want to commit, because this person was non-committal in the past, right? Restoration of life, protection from adversaries, rabies and wild beasts. Yeah, demons. 3 of Pentacles, they want to come and work with you. Mental force protects against sorrows and illness. They're losing the plot. Anyway, that's way too many. 6 of Swords was left there. Perception of unity protects against accidents, heals the sick. That person's sick. Maybe this person out here has been dipping and dapping in things they've got no business dipping and dapping in, and they've been wishing ill will on you, trying to cause accidents. You've got protection. 4 cards. 9 of Pentacles. Submission to higher order. God. Identifies traitors and destroys their plans. So what did I say? They're going to expose themselves. Because the thing is, in the past, they've been subtle about it. You know, the saboteur energy. I'm going to stop drinking. Oh, do you fancy going to the pub for lunch? Yeah? That sort of person. Right? The subtle saboteur. Because their old tricks don't work. Because this person never went back to the fold, so to speak. They couldn't lure them back in. Right? The only thing that they've got is some form of information about something that your person's done in the past. Right? This person anyway, let's just say that. As they've done in the past. Right? And this is the thing, it's the last little thing that they must have in the bag. But that's the end of that situation, death. Endings and rebirth influences health and longevity. Your person, this person that I'm reading, that wants to come in and give you commitment, that knows that they're experiencing karma for the behaviour that they've displayed over the years, that needed to learn some tough lessons, that knows that you're their counterpart, they've had to release all the toxic aspects of themselves. They've had to transform and become a better, more upgraded version of themselves. They've released the training program. Right? Making healthy choices. 2 of Pentacles. Fortune and fame fulfills any request. Fortune and fame. That's what this person's upset about, because this person here is getting recognition for all their hard work, and they're still there doing the same ish. 4 of Cups, healing capacity, protection from weapons, safety and travel. So maybe your person's got to travel towards you. Maybe your person travels for work, because that's come up a few times now about safety and travel. So maybe your person's told them that they're planning on travelling towards you. Made the mistake of doing that. Telling them their business. Telling them what I told you. They told them what they're up to. So they want to put a spanner in the works. But they're going to reveal themselves. They're going to trip their own selves up. And they're going to end up, whatever it is they do, they're going to sack themselves out of that person's life, because I kind of feel like maybe that's what it is. So I said to you the other day, like I said, this could be family members, friends, you know, parents, whatever, right? I said to you before, that's quite possibly what this person feels bound to, obligated. It's a codependency, right? Because they feel like tied to that group, those people, because I've known them all my life, or it's a family member, like, you know, it's family, innit? So they're finding it very difficult to snip, to cut the cords, because it's people they've known their whole life, it's people they class as family members. But this one person here is what this one person here causes a lot of disruption, but they're sly about it. 7 of Wands, liberation, deliverance from enemies, both visible and invisible. 7 of Cups, 7-7, again, divine intervention and protection, whilst you're ascending, whilst your person's ascending. Contemplation makes the truth known in legal proceedings. Maybe there's some legal situation going on. Maybe they've got something on them that could create a legal situation. I don't know. 2 of Cups is at the bottom of that deck, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Star card. King of Swords is underneath that. Huh? Fruition provides expansive intelligence and gives the grace of God. Divine connection. A spiritual connection. Divine union. Reunion. Ace of Pentacles. Divine blessings. Drives away evil spirits. And the Star card. clemency and equilibrium, protects against attacks in the court. So maybe there is a legal situation going on. Maybe, so for a small percentage of you, this person needs to get divorced, and it's the ex-partner, husband, wife, whatever, that's causing the disruption in the background. But this person still has, this energy that I'm reading still has some form of access to a certain degree. Because the way it's coming through, right, it's like, you know, like sometimes we move in cycles. So you could be around somebody all the time, and then all of a sudden you don't see them for months, right? And then, but they could still pick up the phone and call you. They could still pop round and see you, whatever. And you don't feel no type of way because that's your people, right? It's not unusual for this person to be in and out of this person's life. Not in an odd way, but just, you know, how it is, right? So they're just waiting for the right time to strike, is what I'm seeing here. Because it's like they're going to test and challenges. They're going to put a test out. A test. The blessing of a door closing. One moment nothing is happening, then everything seems to happen at once. A door soon closes, but before you know it, another opens. You walk through into a bright new life, one in which you can be who you truly are. Just be mindful, right? This is what I'm going to suggest to you guys, right? Because I can't stop looking at those two cards together, right? And they're sitting on that proposal. They do not want this person coming anywhere near you. And they sure as heck don't want you accepting this person into your life. So you might get a message from this snake, if they know who you are, which you probably do, because this person has made the mistake of talking to them about you, right? Thinking that that's their friend or that's their family member, right? Or maybe it was pillow talk. Anyway, first of all, be in that high priestess energy, move in silence, private till permanent. Second of all, right, take things slow. If they've got things in the background of their life that they need to deal with, let them deal with it. Probation period. What do you mean? No sex. Get to know each other again. Don't get carried away with yourself. Huh? Because, alright, obviously you're already emotionally involved with this person anyway, but you don't want to get yourself caught up in another cycle like that. Let that situation be dealt with. Let that situation be dealt with, because you don't want this energy coming up in your business. If you get a phone call or a text message or whatever from somebody because you probably don't know who that person is, talking about, oh, you know, I see that you know so and so, blah blah blah, or they told me this, blah, whatever. Just tell them you're not interested in hearing anything they've got to say. I think you've got a right to know. I talked about this before, Divine Soul Tribers. Why does somebody you don't know think that you've got a right to know anything about anybody? I'm just looking out. You don't know me. Again, it's a come clean or be exposed. get one more, close this out because it's giving me a headache. The blessing of oneness. Bring your awareness within and connect with the eternal you. Love, abundance and blessings flow to you. Feel a deep sense of peace. Feel the oneness, the clarity, the perfection, the love that you truly are. I'm going to, that's that closed out, right? Just be mindful, because I'm going to have to do a dark corner. Because I want to know, I can't stop looking at it. This person has got something up their sleeve, is what I'm hearing. And I want to know what that is. So I need to go digging into it. Because they're jealous, envious, unhinged, right? They want to cause chaos and conflict. They want to cause upset. They want to cause a feeling of unbalance. They want to prevent this union from happening. And it's a last ditch attempt. So just be mindful. Don't talk to nobody about your business. Don't tell anyone your business. Don't. Because here's the thing. Yes, this energy is coming from the other side of the camp, so to speak, but you might still have somebody in your energy that's out there doing them same things too. Right? So be mindful, because your counterpart is coming towards you. They want to talk to you. They want to be honest with you. They want to be brave, right? And see if you guys can explore this connection. They're worried that you might not love them anymore. You might not like them anymore. That you might not want them anymore once they start telling you the truth about what's been going on in the background. But they've been getting the signs to come towards you, to confess, to open up, to at least try, right? So are you willing to hear them out? They're already, I'm telling you, they're already getting karma. They might have been hitting the pockets, because that is a big thing that keeps coming through, like finances and career, right? But they feel stuck and bound to someone in this very low vibrational energy. Or this person, this snake energy has threatened them. This is what keeps them up at night. They've tried tempting them in, but it doesn't work. That's why they're about to do something out of character, because they're losing it. I've been telling you this, right? They're losing it. They are. So I think I might just go and do a little dark corner, a little one. But that, I'm not doing it on air. Meaning Facebook, that is. I'm going to and do that, record that for YouTube. And then I'll post the link here for you guys. I don't know where that's going to go, because that doesn't necessarily just have to be a person, because that does keep coming up talking about spirits. So we shall see what comes through. So, Divine Soul Tribers, until next time, stay protected. Return to senders, spirit baths, up your protection, do what you got to do, right? Just stay safe, because the new moon's, the full moon's coming soon as well, right? Oh, it's episode number 69. I forgot about this. Look, yin yang card came up. Twin flames. There you go. Just be careful out there. Right? So until next time, stay divine.